These cultural restoration projects are funded in part by gravel sales from ongoing road construction projects on the reservation. That will be completed this year. We spoke about those last year in the State of the Band. Also, the tribe has acquired a 3-year, $825,000 youth build grant that will also assist with the effort. The youth build program, which will be administered through the Tribal College and New Beginnings, will provide vocational education, training, and summer employment for 30 reservation youth beginning this year. Red Lake has also received a $100,000 Ojibwe language planning grant that will assist in establishing a structured language preservation program on the reservation. This is the first in a series of implementation grants through the administration for Native Americans. The Red Lake Nation Youth Council, in coordination with Family and Children's Services, is in the process of establishing a summer youth language immersion project in partnership with the United States Forest Service. The Camp Rabideau language immersion effort will see youth working part-time through the United States Forest Service while being mentored by language advisors who will teach plant and forest identification using the Ojibwe language. This project is slated for the summer of 2008. Other initiatives, and I'm nearing the end now. In 2007, the Tribal Council and Chiefs received executive training in business and leadership through the University of Arizona's Native Nation Institute and the Udall Center on Public Policy. Representative Pemberton was invited to Harvard University to speak on the Red Lake fisheries and the efforts that are taking place here. He represented us well and did a fine job. As a follow-up, the October Tribal Council retreat included discussions on constitutional reform, federal Indian law, and writing the Red Lake Nation's tribal history. This year, we will be creating a digital library of all Red Lake Nation historical material. In 2008, community forums will address all of these issues, as well as the issue of tribal enrollment. Treaty rights. The Red Lake Band is currently conducting a comprehensive review of the 1863 Old Crossing Treaty and the 1889 Agreement. Also, issues of land restoration and the acquisition of new tribal lands are being researched and considered as well. Red Lake has identified numerous land holdings that the band would like to either consolidate, reclaim, or make available for tribal use. Research is ongoing. In closing, I want to thank all of you for attending today. And again, thank you, Council, Chiefs, veterans, the Yabe singers, Tommy J, and all of the programs and all of the visitors and people who have attended here today. I'm pleased to report today that the future looks good for the Red Lake Band. And our tribe is in pretty good shape. And it will only get better as we all work together toward the common good of the entire Red Lake Nation. Miigwech.